05 Envoy. Okay, this one is special case. It's already open. Keys are right there. As you can see, I got some fun stuff going on. Story is, I found a squirrel's nest, and there was babies in it. So, being a good Samaritan, he went to save them. He didn't want them to die or whatever, so he took them to like a sanctuary. And well, mom came back and found her babies missing, and was not too happy, I guess. And he said he's been, look at that, chewed that up. He's been fixing wires ever since. Now the problem is he's got a parasitic draw, and he also has, when you start the car up, randomly these will spray, and the rear wiper will spray. Plus he's got a check engine light on. This is an 05. I don't think it resets the codes when the battery's disconnected. Hopefully it doesn't, but I'm going to, that's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to hook the battery up. First I want to make sure that nothing's obvious, you know, besides this one right here, this and that one there, and this one I could put a little liquid tape on that, and I'll worry about that stuff in a minute. But he said it ate his coil wires, so he replaced coil wires. I don't even know where they are. Oh, they're back there. Okay, so he said he went to the junkyard and got new coil wires because the old ones were eating off right at the connector, so he spliced them in. And okay, so that's where we are for now. What is this? That needs to go somewhere. Probably here. I'm going to leave that off though for the moment until I find out what that is. It looks like, I mean, that's a perfect spot for it. But yep, I'll get back to this in a second. Okay, battery's hooked up. I gotta find the dang thing. Oh, I'm so out of shape. There he goes. Ouch. All right, let's see what we got. Well, the wiper's already starting to work in the back. Yeah, I don't know how to work that yet. All right, so check engine light does work. I have no gauges or no odometer. So no odometer. Okay. I don't even know how to work the rear wipers. I'll figure it out in a minute. I want to scan it first. I can hear the wiper going off, on and off now. I wonder if that's even going on. Is this a GMC? This is a GMC. VIN is correct. I wonder if this is going to ask me RPO codes. For what is the transfer case? Okay. Transfer case. What do we got here? Too high for auto. Okay, so is this that's the rear wipers. Maybe that was on the whole time. That would be funny. They're not on right now. That might have just been on. I don't know. And let me see, 1-speed active, 4-button selectable. That looks like 4 buttons to me. Get this thing. Not too many modules. You gotta figure out how to speed video up. All this stuff is green so far. I don't know if that's because the battery's disconnected. Okay, what's the DPS? Center. Supplemental. Okay, airbag stuff. Class 2 data link malfunction. Front end. Okay. Passenger presence. Okay. Another U code. Powertrain system. Nothing, huh? Weird. I want to see if the readiness monitors are set. Alright, so this thing is completely reset. So that's a bummer. Okay. Start it up. She runs pretty rough. I don't know if you can see the door shaking, but it is running rough. It definitely feels like a misfire. Misfire. This is a 5-cylinder. Or is it? Or is it a 6-cylinder? I think this is a 5-cylinder. So cylinder number 3. Okay. So cylinder number 3 is definitely misfiring. Now I have to verify that it is number 3 that is actually misfiring. Okay, so I'm going to take a snapshot of that. I honestly think that the rear wiper thing was this. Is now it's back on. I've actually never worked on one of these, so I don't know where it is as far as accessibility. But this is already loose. I think this is not a mass airflow car. I think it's speed density, so this shouldn't hurt anything having that disconnected. This is already kind of off. Cool. Alright. So now 1, 2, 3. No change with that disconnected. Alright. Autobody's pretty dirty. Man, these are a pain in the butt to connect and disconnect. I wonder if any other ones are starting to misfire. No, still just number 3. This is a 6-cylinder. A little bit of that stuff going on there. What is this? They did a number, they chewed up all the insulation. All the insulation's chewed up. Those wires don't look like they're through the insulation, but I want to check to see if if I'm getting control here. Right now I'm connected to cylinder number 2 on the control. And I have a control, so I'm going to go to number 3 now. Number 3 has control as well. Alright, so that's a good sign. 5-volt scale. Let's check the power. And we have system voltage. Alright. Ground side 0.2. 0.2. Looks like we got a big coil here. At this point, I am going to do a little swaptronics. I'm going to move cylinder. Start this up. I'm going to move cylinder 3 to cylinder 1. Where is it? Oh, you know what? I'm going to change it with number 2 instead. There's this whole wiring thing I got to take off to do that. So I'm going to hook number 1 back up. 2. Take a quick look. This is number 2, which is a good one, but I'm just taking a look anyway. See what I got. Okay, this is number 2. I think I should mark these. Put a nice little 2 on there so I know it came from 2. This one right here. Actually, I don't know if that's normal. It's kind of probably normal. So 3. I don't see anything abnormal. You see down in here, I've actually never worked on one of these. Got AC Delco plugs in there. It's dry. Don't see nothing goofy. This is one of those things that I'm never going to be able to fix all the problems all at once, obviously. Just got to tackle one at a time, and there's probably problems he doesn't even know exists right now because he can't drive it. So this 3 we're going to put 2. 2, 2 go in 3. Start it back up. Let's see if my Misfire counter changed as well. Back down to this. Come on there, guy. So cylinder number 2. Alright, well, it's that easy. It's a bad coil. Alright, so we got a bad coil. That's the one issue. I don't know what else to look for. I'm gonna do some more visual. I'm gonna do some more visual, and I'm gonna reconnect that. I don't even know what this is for. I'm gonna pull up a diagram just to see what it's for before I hook it up. I'm gonna repair a couple of these wires. They're not broken, so I think I can get away with. I mean, there's some green. And looking at that, that's kind of chewed up pretty good. Oh, down here too. Right at the base there, right there. So I'm gonna. The diagnostic is done for that, and I'm just going to. I'm going to start fixing a couple of these wires. Yeah. All right. Haven't done anything yet, but the heater's on full blast, so that's not working. Oh, okay. It's the dimmer. You need to turn the dimmer up and on and off. Okay, and I got my odometer back. It just wasn't. It was, the light was all the way down. No big deal. So I gotta shut that off. Hopefully that works. All right, it turns off. Okay. I'm gonna take the negative cable off and run it through my meter. Get this here so zoomed in. Yeah, right. So here, .5 amps. It's a little high. 56 milliamps. These may be spares. .536. No, they're not spares. Staying alive here. Fuses back. There it is. That's my draw. 20 amp fuse. I only have 1 meter with me. Ow. There's a 20 amp fuse. Which one is this? Fuse 13. 13 is the cigar lighter. That's the cigar lighter. There's no accessories plugged in. No accessories plugged in, so pull this sucker over here. Oh, dang it. Way to go! Alright, so what I got to do now is I got to see what else is on that line. 3 ports there, and then 1 port in the back. I don't see anything goofy in there. You see anything in there? Nothing in there. Nothing in there. That one looks kind of corroded. That'd be the first one I'm going to look at. Now this is a prime example of using your brain instead of just pulling fuses like I was doing. All right. First thing I should have done was when I saw that was fuse 13, which is right there. First thing I should have done was pull this wiring diagram up. Yes, it's the cigarette lighter, right? Splice pack. Okay, so you got that leg there, but look at that. The data link connector. Okay, so fuse 13, that 20 amp fuse also feeds the data link connector. I still have my dongle in. Okay. I ran into this problem before, where after I actually did fix a draw on a Subaru, it legitimately had a draw. It had some aftermarket crap wired into the radio stuff. But at that, I had a breakout box and I was testing the communication lines, the PCI bus, I think it was, the PCI bus, and I still had a draw. Well, that's lit up, right? So disconnect it, draw goes away. This car does not have a parasitic draw. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to test the battery, which I know should have been first, but really I was testing the Misfire. Was you know, the Misfire, and looking at all the stuff that the squirrel ate up. But pretty much this car only needs a coil, and I hooked that one line up. I have no idea what it goes to, but it looks like it's supposed to go there, so I hooked it up. I don't have a draw anywhere else. If I hit the brakes, you know, I got, you know, that's the brakes, 3.85 let up off of the brakes. That's 1 milliamp. I'm sorry. Yep, 1 milliamp. 1 milliamp of draw. That's super low. So that should not kill a battery. Good thing I didn't start taking apart the dash over something stupid like that. Yeah, man, you got to pay attention to what you're doing. I could have been ugly. Could have been here all day looking for a parasitic draw when I don't have one. I am going to test the battery just to make sure that the battery is good. And I'm gonna, it's probably a little low from sitting here testing. My little capacitance tester on the battery. Battery tests good. It's at 91% state of charge. It's probably a little low from sitting with the headlights on and everything, but everything is good. He's going to take care of his own wiring issues there, like that stuff. But there is no draw on this car. Yeah, no draw. Didn't experience the squirters going off by themselves. I am going to start it and let it run again, which, to tell you the truth, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to. That coil's not working, number 3 coil. I'm going to pull that out for him so he knows which one it is. That way he doesn't, because I've labeled him, I don't want him to replace the wrong one. But I'll just leave it disconnected like that, and then he can take care of that. And I'll let him know about his throttle body. And I'm going to leave the battery disconnected, and that should be good.